I was referred to Pulmonary Rehab by my GP. I've been boomeranging in and out of hospital every 3 months, and really it had got to the stage where I couldn't cope without some sort of intervention every time I had a chest infection. And Pulmonary Rehab was suggested by my GP as something that I might benefit from. I came to the first course and I was a bit sceptical, as I expect many people are. How could exercising and talking help me? But it was really my first opportunity of speaking with other people who had COPD. I didn't know initially when I was diagnosed 6 years ago that I actually had COPD. I knew nobody who had it, wasn't aware of whether what I was experiencing was a common situation. So I arrived at rehab with limited expectations, but very, very welcomed immediately into the group. Quite sort of ferocious exercising, which I was quite surprised by, because although I had been going to the gym regularly, I was quite frightened that I was doing myself a damage and didn't know quite how best to deal with that. So the combination of the exercising and then the other side, which from my point of view was even more important, was the information, because I refused to be victim and wanted to be proactive, but didn't know quite how to be. So armed with the information about the condition, how to help manage it, as the weeks went by, combined with the exercising and the support from the team, was absolutely invaluable. The major thing I think from the course I got was to have some sort of an armoury, some sort of way of dealing with situations where before I just panicked and it was into the ambulance and off to the hospital yet again. I had tremendous support from the team, some of whom I've seen since my 6-week course ended, because I have had chest infections since then. The latest one, and I'm still getting over that at the moment, I was actually able to deal with myself at home without going into hospital, which was major. Certainly the rehab has been a lifesaver for me. It should be more publicised, because I hadn't heard of it until it was mentioned almost in passing by my GP. I would like the course to have been longer, but I think there is a possibility, if it was longer, that you would get people more dependent on it and not dealing with the matter themselves. And given that with the pollution, particularly in London, the need for the courses means that 6 weeks, I think, is probably about the maximum that is feasible to see as many people as possible. And that really is it in a nutshell.